It is, in fact, the Great Content Shift, and it is the 2012 NAB show. Hello again, everyone. I'm Tyler Pyburn of the Pulse Network, here having a conversation about that Great Content Shift with Peter Csathy, the CEO of Sorenson Media. And Peter, one of the things that we're hearing and we're seeing so often now is that every company is becoming a media company, and they're producing a ton of content, and they have an incredible workflow. But how can you really take control of that high-volume workflow?
Well, Tyler, you're right. First of all, every company has understood that it needs to be a media company because video is so much more engaging than any other form of communication, other than the face-to-face physical handshake. To be able to take control from a problem solver perspective, we need to look across the board at the different kind of customer, because different customers that have different needs. The more sophisticated customer has very different needs than those who are more of the mom and pops. What we've tried to do is to give options, because the customer ultimately wants options, wants to have no one-size-fits-all, because there is no one-size-fits-all technology. The customer needs flexibility. The customer, depending on the customer, wants a modular, open kind of framework, and so that they look at their needs, they select the tools that work best for them, and then they can build their workflows. If they want to choose a product that has something that's been defined for them, great. But more of the high-end clients want something that is more modular, as I said.
And then when they're implementing it, I think one of the things that's important to note right now is that they want that seamless transition. I mean, you can't be throwing off the workflow for a month and a half just to get it right after the fact. It has to be a pretty smooth transition, doesn't it?
No, absolutely. Absolutely. And what we've tried to do is to address some of these problems, including the transition, is to look across the workflow, as I mentioned. And so we started off as being an encoding company at Sorenson Media, and now we've really broadened beyond that, and we look at ourselves as being a total workflow provider. So you have the video content creator. Well, they need to take their content, they need to get it into their NLE. We're bundled within all Avid products, and we have plugins for Final Cut and for Adobe Premiere. And then take that content, very seamlessly transcode it, but then also put it into the cloud for the hosting, the delivery. And so you see this workflow from content creation all the way to distribution. And then if the customer would like other pieces to be brought into it, we try to remain as flexible as possible to enable that.
Excellent stuff. He's Peter Csathy of Sorenson Media. I am Tyler Pyburn of the Pulse Network. This has been another conversation leading up to the 2012 NAB show.